The third game of the 1905 World Series was supposed to take place on October 11th in Philadelphia. The day was cloudy, and the ominous skies kept the fans away from the ballpark. Only about 4,000 were in attendance. John McGraw and Leif Cross, the Athletics captain, had a conference under the stands. They decided that the attendance was too low and the proceeds too negligible for a World Series game. The contest was postponed. Jack Sheridan, after making a show of examining the field, announced to the crowd at the grandstand that the game was canceled due to poor field conditions. When the game began the next day, Philadelphia fans did not disappoint, with almost 11,000 in attendance. The Giants originally scheduled Dummy Taylor to pitch Game 3. Had it not been for the delay, Taylor would have been the first deaf player to pitch in a World Series game. Instead, the Giants sent Christy Mathewson to the mound on 3 days' rest. The Athletics countered with a 22-year-old right-hander, Andy Coakley. A 4-year veteran, Coakley was having a breakout year, having earned a spot in the rotation. The game began just before 2 p.m. Jack Sheridan was the home plate umpire. Hank O'Day was at first base. Andy Coakley had a rocky beginning, plunking the leadoff hitter, Roger Bresnahan. 1 out later, Mike Donlin singled to right, putting the runners on the corners. Dan McGann singled as well, knocking in Bresnahan. Sam Mertes reached first on a fielding error by Danny Murphy, allowing Donlin to score. Coakley then walked Bill Dalen to load the bases. Art Delvin eventually grounded out into a double play, but the Giants got an early lead. Coakley settled down after the chaotic frame, pitching 3 quality innings, allowing just 1 base runner. Christy Mathewson pitched effectively as well, allowing 2 base runners, but keeping the Athletics from scoring in the first 4 innings, striking out 4 in the process. Andy Coakley got into more trouble in the 5th. With 1 out, he walked Roger Bresnahan. George Brown was next, singling to left and advancing to second on a throw. Coakley then intentionally walked Mike Donlin to load the bases. The strategy failed as Dave McGann reached first on an error by Murphy, allowing Bresnahan to score. Sam Mertes followed up with a single, knocking in Brown. Bill Dalen grounded into fielder's choice, knocking in Donlin. With Art Delvin at bat, Dalen stole second. Delvin singled, knocking in McGann. With Billy Gilbert at bat, Bill Dalen and Delvin attempted yet another double steal, with Delvin scoring successfully. By the time Bill Gilbert flew out to center, the Giants had a commanding lead. Though his no-hitter was ruined by a Monty Cross single in the 5th, Christy Mathewson continued to baffle the Philadelphia lineup, allowing 3 hits and 4 base runners through 8 innings of play. Andy Coakley continued to get hassled by the Giants' offense, getting saved by a double play in the 6th and Ozzie striking out strong throwing arm in the 7th before delivering a perfect 8th. The Giants scored on Coakley again in the 9th. With 2 outs, George Brown singled to right and proceeded to steal second. Mike Donlin coaxed a walk. George Brown then stole third, and Donlin advanced to second in Danny Murphy's 3rd error of the game. Dan McGann proceeded to hit a double into center, knocking in both runners, but getting picked off at second soon after. With a 9-run lead, Mathewson came in to pitch in the bottom of the 9th. Bruce Lord struck out swinging, and Harry Davis grounded out to third. Leif Cross singled to left with 2 outs, but Sox Seabold struck out. Mathewson had completed his 2nd shutout, 3rd of the series. Andy Coakley proved to be the weak link in Philadelphia rotation, giving up 9 runs, only 3 of them earned. His team committed 4 errors in the game, 3 of them credited to Danny Murphy. Christy Mathewson, on the other hand, continued to baffle the Athletics, shutting them out once again, striking out 8 in the process. The Giants had regained the lead.